Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are going to solve question number 4 in this video. The question number 4 says, perform vertical and horizontal analysis using practice data 4. And it says show spark lines. So we go to the practice 2 data 4. Okay, so we have practice to data 4. Let's first do the horizontal analysis. The horizontal analysis is comparing the base year with the subsequent year. So our base year is the 2019, subsequent year is 2020. We call the base year old and we call the subsequent year new, all right? So we want to see the percentage change between the 2 years, percentage change between 2019 and 2020. All right, so we first want the change and then we want the percentage change. Okay, so then the change, what we do is we subtract the old from the new. So 2020 minus 2019 data for every single one of them. So the first line is the ticket sales to individual passengers. This is an airline company. So we subtract 2019 from 2020. So 2019 is in C6, 2020 is in B6, okay? So we have negative 27,000. That means our sales revenue from passenger ticket sales went down by $27,000 in 2020. And now we copy this formula to every single cell where we have a number. All right, we copy all the way down. Okay, so the formula is C6 minus B6, right? 2020 minus 2019, all right? Now, in the percentage change, what we want is what percentage did it change compared to 2019? So we will take now the change and divide that with the old number, all right? So this is the change is D6 divided by B6, okay? So the change divided by the base year, all right? D6 divided by B6. Now, let's turn this, format this into percentage. Let's call it percentage up to 2 decimal and click OK. So now what this data is telling us, let's try to understand this data. The data here is that the ticket sales to individual passengers from 2019 and 2020, there was a 65% decrease. So whatever they sold, as you can see, it was 42,000 in 2019 and it was 14,000 in 2014, right? So we copy that into every single cell which has a number. Okay.
Doctor, sorry. When you go to format cells percentage, how many decimals?
Percentage, 2 decimals. Okay. Now, the question also tells us to insert spark lines. All right. The way we insert spark lines is we bring our cursor to this box right here next to this percentage change. We go to insert and we have spark lines here. We want to insert the lines right here. We click on lines. Once we do that, we get this box we want the change from 2019 to 2020. So the data range is going to be B6 colon C6. B6 colon C6. All right? We click and we have the spark line. The spark line is showing that the data has declined. It has gone down from 2019 to 2020. The sales have gone down. And we can copy this formula and we can paste it to all the cells where there are numbers, right? Okay, so now we have, for all the negative numbers, you see the spark line is data is going down. For a positive number that increased from 2019 to 2020, for example, the aircraft rent, it's going up. As you can see, it's an incline. All right? So this is the solution to the first part. This is the solution to the first part of question number 4, which is the horizontal analysis. Okay? Now, we can save this file, we can save this as practice 2 question 4. What we want to do is we want to rename this sheet as horizontal analysis. Okay, horizontal analysis. Now we can copy the data into a sheet in the same file, and the way we do it is we bring down our mouse here, we right click, right, and we say move or copy, and we say move to end, and we click create a copy. All right, again we bring our mouse here to the name of the file, right click, move or copy, move to end, create a copy, and click OK. And we will name this sheet vertical analysis. Okay, we will name it vertical analysis. And we will delete what we had done right here in the horizontal, we delete that. Now we are going to do vertical. The vertical analysis is for each individual year, and it looks at the individual numbers on the income statement compared to the total sales revenue. All right. So the way we do it is we take every single number. So let's go with 2019 first. The passenger ticket sales, which is B6. We divide that with B9. Okay, we divide that with B9. Now, if we do this and we copy the formula down, then when we bring it to B7, it will be B7 divided by B10. So if we want to make the B9 fixed, we have to put a dollar sign in front of B and a dollar sign in front of 9. So the formula would be B6 divided by $B, $9. Okay. Now this is a percentage, so we want to format the cell percentage, 2 decimals, and we click OK, and then we copy it down for 2019, where all the boxes where there is a number, we copy it down. Okay. Okay. Now, what this number is telling us is that in comparison to total revenue, what was this number? So for example, if we come down to this cell right here, this row right here, 16.45%. What is this? This aircraft fuel cost was 16.45% of the total revenue. Okay, so it cost 16% of the total sales to pay for the aircraft fuel. All right? Okay, so we do the same thing for 2020, same formula. Here, C6 divided by $C $9. All right? And we format the cell into percentage. Because the total sales, the total operating revenue is in cell number 9, right? So we have C6 divided by C9. Every single number divided by the total sales. So we want to know what is the percentage of individual passenger ticket sales compared to total ticket sales. If we say total ticket sales 100%, the individual passenger ticket sale was 83% of that, okay? Now we copy that and we paste in all the cells below where there are numbers. Okay, so now we have the same analysis for 2020. All right, the question also tells us to add spark lines. Okay, so we go to insert and we go to spark lines. Here we want the difference between the two percentages, 2019 and 2020. So we do B6 and colon C. I'm sorry, not B6, D. We do D6 colon E6. All right. So now we have the spark line. Let's copy it down. So it's showing us now, it's showing us decline from 2019 to 2020 in sales revenue, percentage-wise. Also salaries and benefits, as you can see, it's an incline, and this both of the percentages for the operating revenue is 100%. So you see this line right here, it's flat. There's no difference between the two. All right. So this is the answer to the fourth question. So let's save this as question number 4. And that's the end of this question.